Alright. I am back. And I got that one mod where I can terminate an agent or two. Which I think I'll do with you, you, and you. And because I need someone with where thinking machine requires someone to have at most level 3 in fortitude, at least level 3 in temperance, and I think that's what I'll go with. Move you over there, put you in there. You go list for you. I think you should probably have this and this. There we go. In management. Now, I should probably refrain from doing that, since that'll increase. Yeah, good. There we go. And then there we go. What? What do you mean? This guy's been doing just fine. As long as he doesn't get a bad result. Where is the other? Oh, it's this one. There's always a chance for him to completely fucking fail and just die, but There we go. Is that all? Yeah. Don't need you. Oh, might as well order usage of you. Ah. I need to get you. Might as well. Even though the equipment is not really that interesting. Might as well. One more. Next day. Scarecrow searching for wisdom. Huh. Ah! Well, why not? See if it has, no, okay. Means I don't have to, means I shouldn't interact with it. Now. Prudence 3 or higher, huh? Shit. I was like, didn't my one Prudence 3 guy get enough to go over? Yes. Yes, he did. Seriously, my guy. I'll worry about that guy after this next day then. Schadenfreude. Can't I upgrade that guy's repression? So I can potentially have even better, as in his justice. Confirm. Oh. The fuck? You mean 5? Whatever. Monty. Huh. Oh, did it? Oh. I assume panic. Right? Right. What the fuck do you mean? Huh. I don't remember that guy getting higher fortitude. Huh. I should probably stop sending him in there because it can be instant death. Alright. That all? I'd say so. Proceed to the next day. And I could have gone for longer, but nah. Nah. Oh. We can change anything. Alright. Since your prudence is already at 3, might as well max it out. Begin management. I didn't use that. Oops. Oh well. Use that. And just hope that this doesn't kill the guy. Good. Good. Why and oh wait, right. Oop, I was about to say something, but no, I was like, wait, right. The bird is still out. Wait until it returns to its cage. There we go. And there we go. Proceed to the next day. Da da da. Da da da. Okay. Thanks, an employee. Confirm. There we go. I was going to replace this guy, but not finding the time, you know? So might as well give him back the stuff he had. Begin measurement. One last time, huh? There we go. There we go. Oh, those two. Oh, I got them on auto. Workday completa. Skipper and training team confirm. All right, so I did not want to press that button. I wanted to strengthen the blade. Also, I'll be right back here shortly. All right. Begin management. And as always, you you I won't bother with that one. Not worth the potential for death. All right. Workday complete. Next day. All right. All right. So I'll go with this one. And oh my god, why the hell? Why am I getting test this fucking late. Oh my god. This is the main reason why I'm going on these fucking things anyway. On this type of run. Don't I have everything from those? Oh wait, no, I don't have enough for this one. Will there be you? So very soon I shall be actually, you should stay up there. Want everyone with 5 or better to be more towards the center. All right. There we go. Down there. In fact, I'll say that many down there. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright. You strengthen. I said strengthen. You. Strengthen you. Nope, can't. Almost able to do that, but it cannot. Whatever, I guess. Okay. I'll make a dusk ordeal attempt, but all right. Alright, so what I'll do first of all is actually hold on. Let me set everyone up with the better stuff, you know? So the ones with that will have The ones that have weak red will have red, yeah? Okay. Or will it in two have red? There we go. Something less weak to that, thank you. If they must have some weakness to red, then less weakness, thank you. Anyway. Alright. Now begin management. All right. There we go. There we go. Be more strategic now. Alright. I think what I'll do then is get that bird, do whatever the heck it wants, and then I shall be getting my mainly 2 teams set up, you know? So you both of you who are less resistant. Both of you are less resistant. I might actually have both of you as a separate group then. Or perhaps what I'll do then is... I think what I'll actually do is have Valve and Tyre in a group. Valve and he in the same group as only he. And those who have the armor that gives them a resistance to, a weakness to radiant damage. Go over there. Whoever I had to give red, I'll also go over there. Okay. All those guys are one group. All these guys are another group. And these guys... Oh. Those guys will be the guys that'll go around and attack the if we get to the green dusk, then these guys will be the guys that go around to attack the core of the green dusk. These guys will be the main muscle, taking care of small things, I'd say. And then these guys, well, they'll be helping out with, well, no. It'll still be a combination of these guys and these guys, then. That'll be taking on, the rest, basically. Alright. Alright. Everyone back to where they were. Alright, and then you, and there we go. I won't bother with you. 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 There we go, there we go. There we go. Ah! Ah, shit. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oof. Oh, okay, so you You. Ba ba ba. 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 Okay. All right. So. I'd go for one that will actually take the shortest amount of time. Dusk of Amber, oh boy. Oh! Get them back there to allow them to heal. Get them in there. Over there can... Where the hell are y'all going? Oh. Two of my people died. There's two more, huh? No, 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 no. Hold on. I want to get there in time anyway. Move you guys over there. And where did it go? I wasn't able to get there in time. So close. No, wait. I did get it. Good. I don't... Oh, hello. Yeah, well, I mean, 2 of them did die. But... if I remember right, they had only, yeah, only heat equipment. And of course they were weak. They had weaknesses to red damage, so that was a given. That they would probably die. I wanted to send all of them just to make sure that they would probably more likely survive. So, I mean, there was also the possibility of them all dying at once because of sanity, but I'm willing to sacrifice the 2 people's worth of equipment, so. So, equipment runs are done for now, in my opinion. But I will likely be not letting this run continue for much longer, because, oh no. Anyway, let's see. Cooperation. Part. Eight. Run 8, part 2. And then most likely run 9. Part 1. Unless I don't continue that one for that long either. But either way, I'm finally done with that one. Oh. Ah, Queen Bee again. I was like, I think I recognize that. Yeah, I do. I just like that queen. But I'll take it anyway. And a hell no to you. So either one or the other, as in 2 or 3. Did I get? I think I got both those fully, so that doesn't really matter. I'll go with that one. Whoa. As a new manager, I've heard that you are a very valuable asset to the corporation, contributing greatly to the prosperity of our company. I ask that you please keep up the good work with your capable assistant, Angela. You will not find me in this place at the moment, but I believe we will be able to come face to face soon. Lobotomy Corporation will never forget your devotion and effort. I look forward to meeting with you. Kind regards, A, CEO of Lobotomy Corporation. You received a document written by AM himself? Perhaps you're being recognized now. A is on a rather long journey currently. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home. This place. Have you ever taken a trip somewhere? In fact, they say preparing for a trip is a rare luxury nowadays. Got that right. Anyway, the day still lies cold, but we know that the winter frost is almost over. Can you see the flowers budding up through the snow? Hey, manager, I'm Tippereth. Nice to meet you. I'm Tippereth, too. Are you 2 twins? Of course we are. Isn't it obvious? We're twins. But if your question is whether we are biologically twins, then no. In other words, trying to differentiate us is meaningless. We're in charge of the Central Command team. The department for Central Command is a huge one, so there are 2 of us to handle everything. Like 2 peas in a pod. Isn't that fortunate? Seeing as you've survived your duties long enough to meet with us, I won't have to bore the both of us with the basics of things like what abnormalities are and how to manage them, right? If you turn out to be a disappointment, know that not even your status as the manager will let you get away with it. I know you'll do fine, manager. Here's a word of advice. I'm nothing like those upper Sephiroth you've gotten used to, so don't treat me like I'm one of them. They're a bunch of idiots. And in technical aspects, we're not so different. What I'm trying to say is, the uppers are only good at pretending to be busy when they don't even have much work to begin with. Can't even believe we're all considered to be Sephiroth. Anyways, the Central Command Department is where the true story starts. I don't care if it disappoints you or gives you encouragement. All I care about is that you have good performance in your work. I hope that you'll find some encouragement here. Hey, Tippereth. Hey, Tippereth. Hi, Nitsek. Since you're both Tippereth, I guess that counts as you both greeting me. Here's the plan for the joint operation drill between the safety team and the Central Command team tomorrow. Please look it over. Look it over? I bet I'll have to rewrite the entire thing from scratch. Just leave it over there, Nitsek. I'll give it a review and let you know. Tippereth, you're too soft. There's no need to be kind to an addict like Nitsek. You might end up catching upper layer syndrome that way. Speaking of, that plan of yours came 2 days later than I requested. Nitsek can work fine when he's motivated to. You know that. Results are not the problem here. The point is, Lady Angela is way too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished this addict right at the first infraction. And please, Yasode? Alright. Why don't you two go and have some serious discussion on implementing a penalty point system? I bet it'll be productive. Oh, just be quiet. Buzz off to that upper layer of yours where you belong. I was about to. See ya, Tippereth. Yeah. Bye, Nitsek. The upper Sephiroth have it way too easy. Not that the middle Sephiroth are any better in my eyes. I like our middle Sephiroth. They're cheerful and make me laugh. How many times do I have to tell you? You shouldn't laugh so easily. We have to be strict, stern, and stoic. We're the centermost, Central Command team. Don't worry, Tippereth. I know. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Oh, manager, you're still here? Oh, I have an assignment for you. Don't even think about slacking off. The manager will do fine, like he always does. And he could fail too, like he always does. What do you mean? Anyway, that one will be easy. These missions will be easy. Might as well. I mean, the very last one won't be so easy, but, you know. Strengthen you. There we go. Begin management. Now then. Oof. %. Hope that it does. Okay. This is my first playthrough, yeah. Oh no. What a fucker. Yeah, this is my first playthrough, yes. I have only gotten one Aleph so far. A Mountain of Smiling Bodies, and of course I'm playing with mods, which is how I have so many level 5s already. This one. We'll be checking for why Okay, so I must never get a bad result, it seems. Uh, well, I did spoil. Okay, I did spoil myself on a few abnormalities, like the Plague Doctor. So I know to kind of avoid him until I feel like dealing with him. I think I'll leave the Queen Bee for another day now. Then you and you. Okay. Easy one. Oh, I didn't equip those guys with... Oh. Do not go after that guy, you'll fucking die. Have another team go after that guy. Retry of the day. I screwed up. In multiple ways. Ego list. You and you. Why not? You and you. Do I lose any from... ones that I already have right now? Oh, yes I did. One from you. One of you. Two of you. I did spoil myself on that too, yes. Could be everything that I can, really. Alright. You know what? I'll focus on the power first. Don't care about you. And the other one is you. I don't care about you. Okay. Do 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 do. You know what? I'll leave Queen Bee for another. Alright. So I should actually be able to... Oh shit. Try a magical girl, maybe? Yeah. All three that I have not ran into yet. Oh no. Well, I'm sure one of these is an Aleph. At least one is a Vav. That's all I'm sure about. Or maybe not. None of them are Aleph. I don't know. Well, at least I do like looking things up just to make sure I don't screw myself over, you know? Ah! Ah! I'll fuck this one until later. I've heard of that one in the middle. And it's definitely not worth the trouble right now, I'd say. So I might go with the one on the right instead, though. Considering it's overall not as harmful. In fact, as long as no one dies, not harmful at all. So. Oh, I've heard of that one. I think. Heard not great things about that middle one. The right one is one that I haven't really looked into that much. But also not great. Okay. I'll go by the equipment then. The one on the right isn't terrible. I like to spoil myself on what I'm currently picking between, just to make sure that if I want this current run to continue, then it won't end that quickly. So it's between the middle one and the right one. Okay. one or this one? This one will be a little more annoying to deal with. This one won't be. I think I'll probably go with the one on the right. Hmm. Just make sure to go with one that is, I'll just have to make sure I choose to work on insight instead. Because, well, although, then again, oh. Yeah, I think I'll go with the one on the right. Mankind had yearned to build a fertile world for a long time. But what did fertile really mean to them? Is it worthy of all the tales of conflict and pain that took place? Numerous stories began and vanished. And in that process, people started to lose faith. Looking at them, some saw despair, while others saw hope. At a certain moment, a new civilization was born. Countless things changed in the blink of an eye. Along with the emergence of new technologies, all the wings that keep this world aloft hold at least one singularity. That's right, just as first humans wanted, those technologies had the intention to create a fertile world. People wanted a better world, and that aim for a better world set forth new spectacles of shimmer, a previously unimaginable sight that burst forth to the unprepared mind. Whether or not all that made everyone's life truly fertile is a question we simply won't know the answer to. One thing is certain. It is what enabled me to speak with you now. It seems the employees have become more talkative these days. They seem more motivated than usual. It's rare to see such a lively atmosphere. Even getting me excited. Lively isn't really the right word. More like excited over a trivial thing. All because of a new manager. That's nothing special to us. Be more understanding, Tiprath. This is Lobotomy Corporation. News is rare other than the usual word of someone's death. The employees need something to talk about. Well, if it makes them more efficient at work for even a short time, then yes, I'll be understanding. What I can't get is why they're so noisy about it all. Were you excited the first time a new manager came in as well? Oh, yes. Because it was the very first time. It's so worth the excitement, even if it's not the first time to happen. You remember? Back then, when we made a bet over whether the manager could save an employee who was at 95% mental corruption? Of course I remember. I bet that he couldn't, and you placed your bet on them being saved. Though the employee died, unfortunately. I was so happy with my victory, I insisted on keeping up our bets, even though the results always ended up the same. Right, but then you stopped making the bets at one point. Well, because you always lost. Winning wasn't fun anymore. I never bet without thinking it through, though. I always placed my hope in them, thinking, maybe this time. It's a shame that you never got to win once. Well, maybe if we had infinite time, I guess a day would come when my hopes could come true. What do you think, Manager? I could hedge on it happening. I agree with you, Manager. Perhaps the bet could have turned out differently if we'd met sooner. Firm. Hello. Okay. Let's see, which one should I go with? That one I'll go with, because most times ordeals are appointment assignment. What? Oh. Oh. No. Oh no. Okay. Here to press mission number 3. Okay. Move you and you. No, move you up there. Move you down there. There we go. Hire 1. There we go. What about that guy later? So I need to get... This is 2, then 3 is the next one. Okay. So after day 24, huh? Ah, no. Okay, so yeah, probably after I get to day 25, I'll be resetting, and then since I'll have gotten this one done, this for suppression. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do then. Alright, begin management. Alright. Inside. You. Uh-oh. 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 Get a bad result, please. Uh-oh. Get... No. No! Okay. Get a bad result, please. Please? Yes. Oh, neutral result. Come on, mouse wheel. There we go. Yeah, doing good, and getting further in this game than before. Because this is the furthest I've gotten. Because the last time I got far, I got to day 21. And I was like, can't get this ordeal done. So... although... I have enough time to do. Ooh, mouse. You might as well. You. Yeah. Inside. You again. Get low, come on. No. Okay. Why are you getting so high of a freaking score? Jesus. Okay, good. Good, good, good. On anything else, I would want a higher result. This one. No. Anyway. This next one should be all I need for 2 of these. Alright. Night of Despair. Attachment. You. Right. Come on. There we go. What the hell? When did the Queen Bee get her thing off? Queen Bee shouldn't even be able to do that, right? Hold on. I don't remember that being in there, right? So what the fuck? Huh. Retry the day. Because that should not have happened. As far as I know. Unless, oh. That probably, I probably didn't see it. Okay. You. you. And you. I hate this one. Okay. Da, 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 da. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, Lord. You. 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 Papa. You I will not be dealing with now. Of course not. And hopefully this one does not result in... Oof. Alright. Continue on until I get both of these. One more, huh? There we go. Complete. Alright. Next day. T0131. Oh god, no. I don't want it this soon. Especially since I'm so close to getting a certain point, getting to a certain point. I've been wanting to get to. I'll go with Beauty and the Beast. And since this one doesn't matter, you didn't know there's a cactus on your chaotic mess of a desk? It seems that an employee who wanted to become intimate with you put it there. If I were to give my personal input, I don't like cacti much. There could be various reasons for one to grow a plant. However, its vicious thorns are not something worth enduring like those of a rose, as it is not pleasing to look at, pleasing to the sight, nor does it produce valuable sap like a maple tree. I've also never seen one grow a flower bud. Theoretically, it would bloom in the right environment. That possibility is something I've never witnessed, as it may be that all cacti I've known spread their roots into barren soil. Do you believe this will bear flower? No, I won't. Why do you still keep it on your desk then? Do you think it rude to get rid of something you've received as a gift? Be careful, it could prick you when you reach for other things strewn about your disordered desk. If you're looking for Tippereth, she's still at the middle layer meeting. I'm bad at holding conversations. I kind of miss the managers who were more talkative at times like this. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Have you noticed that someone's memory and emotion bleeds and seeps out of us? As you've seen, we act angry, feel happy, want things, and look sad even though we are machines. We even have our own weaknesses. Why is that? Inside of us. If something is really inside us, then why? Why make something imperfect, planting weakness? I tried to find the answer, but I really couldn't get it. I'm sure you have that answer, locked away somewhere in your memory. Maybe there's a reason why there has to be imperfection. We are machines, yet not machine. Not machines. Hey, are you two having fun without me? Breath. It's troublesome to have a conversation that's this fun. It appears it is time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter. Can't be rebuilt anytime we need, right? Well, it's still an asset to the corporation, so I would prefer not to have it go to waste. Perhaps we should explain it to the manager first. Huh. Why? I told you, Tippereth, the human mind is a fragile thing. It's not capable enough to perceive the existence of beings like us in our wholeness. I mean, it's not that gross. It's nothing compared to, like, decapitating an employee or slicing open their torso with the guts spilling out. Humans are susceptible to the unknown. The scene doesn't always have to be graphic to break the mind. There's so much to be mindful of. Why can't they just replace managers with machines? Simply replace them whenever they try to do something stupid, like how we replaced Tippereth. Tippereth, there are things only humans are able to take care of. The founder of Lobotomy Corporation must have had a reason for assigning a human manager. Well then, off we go to storage. That's one of the few locations where the cognition filter is weakened. I know that place. Tippereth, what are you talking about? It's where we always go during work. I don't mean that. I remember what happened there last time. You do? That's great. Thank you for helping me, like you always do. Oh boy. It is about time. Okay. You, why not? Again, management. Alright, so obviously don't need to worry about you, and you are little bugger. If I do continue on for a few more, you know, for a few more days, then I'll probably be alright. shit. You in there. You there, even though it isn't really needed. Then workday complete. It's time. The human mind is a melting pot of feelings. Memories, obsessions, wishes, agonies, and the feelings of happiness and sadness. Stronger emotions have stronger impetus. The combined effort of numerous people has brought Lobotomy Corporation to where it is now. We have to keep on with various experiments. Just as we hire new employees now, we recruited numerous people for the experiments. There was not a definite shape at first, then it slowly assumed a form. Finally, A understood while he was studying the changes. Their abilities, where they lived, their jobs, and their strengths were not so important. What was required was a massive amount of energy. This meant we had just one single thing to pay attention to. It's always floating around, left to rot at the back of everyone's head, twisting your mind until you are left with nothing but self-loathing. The subconscious. Come to think of it, I haven't properly asked for your opinion. Do you truly wish to meet A? Of course. Alright then. I will let A know of your thoughts when he returns. However, do not expect him to give you a warm greeting. A is a person who conceals his mind, perhaps even more than I do. Manager, how do the Sephiroth appear to you? You must see them as humans, just like yourself. Irritation, smiles, desire, and crowds color their faces. A range of emotions much more human than myself, perhaps. However, are you aware of a key fact? If there were to be any AI in this place that would be sophisticated enough to be considered as a human in terms of appearance, only I would fit that criteria. Haven't I been telling you since the beginning? I am the one and only true superb AI here. To witness the essence of things is not at all important in this place. All that you see is distorted and filtered quite heavily. Everything here is constructed just for you. Perhaps you could understand it better if I put it that way. Here is Tippereth, whom you should already know. Are you really Tippereth? What kind of stupid question is that? Who do you think it would be otherwise? Some dumbfounded expression never ceases to amuse me. To tell you the truth, this part is usually where it gets boring, but that great expression of yours does give me a chuckle. You don't happen to think I'm the only one, right? Every Sephiroth you've seen is just like me, and the same goes to Sephiroth you'll meet in the future. All thanks to that stupid AI ethics amendment. Next, here is place where we were born, where we will return to someday. Maybe after everything is over, we will rest here, singing the song of our hometown. Oh. I hope your next version will last longer, Tipwrath. Now then, Tipwrath, I will send the next one over whenever he's ready. Thank you, Lady Angela. So this is where everyone was. This is where everyone was. It took me long enough to find you guys since you weren't at the meeting room. What's happening, Malkuth? Netzak asked me to fetch a document from the other Tipwrath. Oh, I'm afraid it's not ready yet. Something urgent turned up, and make sure to tell Netzak that he should show up himself next time. No, Netzak said he's a bit busy. I'll tell him to visit you another time then. You uppers all the same. Netzak isn't busy at all. He just doesn't want to move. I'm having fun with this errand. Oh, you're replacing Tipwrath right now. Looks like the cycle is getting shorter. Must be concerning, Tipwrath. Don't worry about me. Just be mindful of your notebook. Looks like it'll fall apart to shreds at any moment by the looks of it. Oh, it is. Thanks for your concern. It was a pleasure to see you too, Manager. Oh. And so everything starts to be revealed. Nice to meet you. I'm Tipwrath. You can skip the introductions, Tipwrath. Right now it's time for you to examine the plan that Netzak gave us. Alright. You seem to want to say something to me. What would a broken machine have to say anyways? Tipwrath is overloaded. He did seem to have some issues from the beginning, but it's only gotten worse with time. We have been replacing the machine often, resetting it and leaving only a small portion of the data intact, yet the same error always occurs at the same point. Oh, hello. Sorry. Ooh. 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 Sorry, I'm quite busy. I still haven't finished even half of what I've written down in my notebook. Hey, I heard extraction experiments are going to be conducted. When I looked over the list of participants, I couldn't find my name on it. I mean, there's probably a ton of reasons behind it, but maybe I'm just not good enough for the experiment yet. But maybe may I join the experiment too? I've learned a lot here. I'm sure I can help you in some way. I'll be sure to not disappoint. Hello, Manager. It's sad to not have enough talent, isn't it? If someone doesn't look back towards you, what does that mean? That they don't acknowledge you. They don't even care about what expression you may be making. They feel no need to see what you're doing, as they've already come to a conclusion. You ever clawed and scraped at the floor, writhing in pain? It really does sound excruciating. But in reality, the moment I completely lost my fingernails, I felt nothing. You stare at the flesh where your fingernails used to be, and just before you lose consciousness, when you feel that you aren't yourself anymore, you start to laugh frantically, even though it's not funny at all. And on the ground you catch a glimpse of someone's shadow, and their feet as they look down on you. Yes, whose feet those were. And the person who disliked looking back so much finally turned around. Everything was over. Did you see the fragments of despair from there? Or were you staring at the bits of my fingernails scattered on the floor? That was the exact moment I knew true helplessness. Without you, I'd never have known the feeling. Thank you so much. Now, what about you, Manager? Have you ever felt helpless to control anything? When unbearable things pour down from somewhere that isn't your body and overwhelm you, it just feels so awful to be helpless, being out of control of yourself. Come on, please tell me. I can feel rewarded, just a bit. Elijah was impatient. Her impatience caused many common mistakes. She once went on a long, winding filibuster of why she needed to finish the experiment, but I don't remember the details. Whenever she was told that she wasn't ready yet, I could see the strong desire in her eyes. It was a craving, a bizarre obsession. If another person had been in my place, they may have turned around for the sound of her hasty footsteps. Kogito was something that she couldn't access at her level of authority. The only task she was ordered to do was record the changes that occurred in the test subjects. She was aware that at the moment Kogito was absolutely not ready for human use. When I finally realized what was going on, half her teeth had fallen out. And, oh my god. Kill me, please. Kill me. What? Are you discovering the deep scars that are inflicted upon this place? Manager, there is something I hadn't informed you of when we spoke for the first time. The Sephiroth, of course, wholeheartedly want to meet you. They admire you and follow you. However, at the same time, they earnestly yearn for you to be swallowed up in resentment and curses. Please be careful with them. Well, you don't have to pay that fact too much heed if you wish. What I mean to say is, you are free to go back to your daily routine. It's no big deal for me to fill their roles if some of our Sephiroth go mad. Though if you do, then you will lose something important forever. A seed that can break the cycle. So, do you really feel nothing about this? Try drinking some Keflin. Close your eyes and open them again. I'm glad to see that you are not as feeble-minded as the other Sephiroth. It is important to keep a clear mind in any situation. Ooh, Gabriel, why are you scratching yourself so much? Thing is, we're meeting again. You must have completed your tasks, Manager. I'd give you a compliment if I didn't have so much work to do. The information team. Oh my. Oh, yep. Oh, this is coming down at once. Oh boy. I assume I only have to deal with the one Sephiroth meltdown at once. The information team has a task they must do periodically. You must have realized that there are some blanks in the abnormality records. Among the tremendous amount of information we gather, there are some that should remain off limits to the employees for security reasons. The names of the employees are one such thing. Any trace of them, what happened to their gruesome death, their desperate will to live, all that has been stripped from the records on the false pretense of expunging information. There is no way for me to know what the criteria for stripping the records are. They are set by another department, not us. We only manipulate the information we received per orders. Isn't it funny? We've degenerated into a department that destroys and manipulates information as ordered, yet somehow we're still called the information team. Whenever I introduce myself as the Sephiroth of the information team, I sometimes feel something bubbling up inside of me. If so, did you receive the documents to expunge? You will get the list of employees soon as well. Please do not forget to review it after you have finished expunging the documents. Miss Angela, what do you think it means to remember someone's name? This is the work you regularly do. Why are you so emotional about it today? Maybe names were marks that atypical beings gave each other to engrave each other upon their memories. Someone might have named you Angela following the same concept. So, if you have to be too tired, please take a break. I knew you would say that. Referring to employees by name is not recommended here. When employees first enter the company, each one receives their own unique identification number. This is to allow the company to identify them using the minimum amount of personal information. We have their numbers in our data storage devices. Malkuth has never called the employees by their names ever since she started working here. Maybe she is the most ideal Sephiroth amongst all of us Sephiroth. This is not to say that Malkuth deserves to take all the pain as well. None of us do. What kind of poor taste is that, to lock us inside metal bodies and throw us into an endless loop of days that feel just the same as yesterday? I'm talking to you. What was that oblivious expression? I heard you might be one of the architects responsible for our creation. The only thing I could do here is remember the names of a few forgotten employees, and eternally despair. Feeling nauseous from even a single breath of air. Have you had fun watching your guinea pigs run around in circles? Oh. See, I told you, I've been rotting from the inside for a long time. Gabriel was more rational than anyone else. He was unmoved, even after hearing about what happened to Elijah. Some said he lacked empathy, but nobody realized that his emotions were festering on the inside. Maybe he began falling apart from long ago, ever since Carmen left this world. Who the hell's Carmen? Anyway, he slowly became expressionless. He wouldn't allow himself to have even a paltry joy. He also couldn't stand having even the smallest part of his body exposed. Ah, what the fuck? Hold on. We made a monster that was not supposed to exist in this world. We went too far to ever turn back. Do not let what Elijah did be in vain. Instead of taking the time to grieve, everyone knew they needed to utilize this result to the fullest. He tried to maintain a facade of level-headedness, but his attempts to remain rational slowly morphed into an obsession. He started to wear long-sleeved clothing that also covered his neck. Not much later, he started to scratch himself harshly. We suggested he receive a complete medical examination to see whether he was contaminated or had an infection, but he refused. Forced to proceed. Those checkups were needed to prevent further damage. Persuasion became coercion. Coercion led to the use of physical force. He was tied and bound for the checkup, but he resisted so desperately that it was hard for us to watch him. Eventually, it turned out that he wasn't infected at all. Was that really fortunate, though? No, it wasn't. The examination did not resolve anything. He kept searching himself so harshly, even worse than before. When I saw him last, he wasn't lucid or cognizant to any human speech, and his body was completely covered in scratches. No one has seen him since then. Sufferer breakdowns everywhere. Don't worry, Hode. That's a very common side effect when you first take enkephalin. Just like a light hallucination. It'll disappear after 2 or 3 times, so don't worry about it too much. For me, it was an employee whose face had half melted. What the fuck? Crawled over my feet and grabbed me by the shoulders, asking me why I let her die. That wasn't a hallucination or anything. Then what? Are you trying to say that dead employees are suddenly coming back to life? You know, like, unbelievable things happen here, so maybe it is possible for dead employees to come back as if nothing happened, right? I'm not in any state to say this, but you don't look too good. Why don't you skip today's meeting? I can't do that. We have an abnormality response training today. You need me to run the drill properly. You're really something, huh? I don't think there's another sufferer who cares about their employees as much as you do. Right? Look, Tiffany, yeah, I was right. I'm a good person. I'm a good sufferer. Hello everyone, today we will... Are you still trying to play the good sufferer? Be focusing on abnormality response training. How many times do I have to tell you? You're only a sad piece of rusty scrap metal putting on the act of being a good person. Now, I want everyone to pay close attention here. The abnormality rule is suppressed today needs to be handled a bit differently than the others. We hope that living such a lie would ease your conscience. That's really selfish. Starting now, I will be explaining the method I devised. Please listen carefully. At least the other sufferers are humble enough to admit that they're not perfect. Quiet! Oh, I'm sorry. Where were we? Excuse me, Miss Hote, I have a question. Yes, what is it? Do you think that this training will make any difference? I mean, against that long bird, it feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined, and there's nothing we can do to change it. Well, it should yield a better result than just doing nothing. At the very least, we can prepare a preventative measure rather than just helplessly to... wait helplessly. It's just all about luck. We'd better be better off and more comfortable to simply accept that we can die at any moment while working. Just know this. You won't reach that paradise no matter what you do. I'm doing this all for you guys. Even the counseling campaign... Now that you mention it, that compulsory counseling campaign is such a pain. We'd rather have a break time instead. Why is our department the only one that has to deal with these programs? It'll keep repeating itself. Live with eternal sorrow and remorse in that metal mass. Well, all of you would be dead by now if I hadn't helped you. Why aren't you thanking me? You want me to get rid of you like Malkuth does before you even make the littlest complaint? Would you say that I'm the bad one here? Are you finally admitting to your awful nature? Tiffany, why are you doing this to me? I am not Tiffany. Look at me. Can't you even distinguish your own voice anymore? Yes, are you still having that sweet nightmare? When I read the article detailing Michelle's suicide, it was just as our experiment was starting to show some progress. Michelle was the youngest among us. She was a timid and innocent employee. It made her an easy target. Maybe it was her fate to be used as the pawn of the wings that were alert to us. Or the head that would watch over us constantly. You likely didn't know things that would go that way they did. You'd never have thought that a puny kid like you would bring about our demise. You'd never have believed that the situation would end up so much worse than your intentions. You probably tried to comfort yourself in the end, telling yourself that you did the best you could. That in this world, in that moment, there wasn't any other option for you. But Carmen was the person who was trying to change this world. The world you resigned yourself to. If we meet again in hell, will I finally be able to forgive you? I'll pull up the newspaper. Ugh. Sephora breakdowns all around. Oh boy. Conditions not met will be shown upon a grayed out apartment button if the conditions are not satisfied. The conditions shown below need to be satisfied before the suppression can begin. When all conditions for a Sephora core suppression are met, button on the top left of the department will become active. Click on the Sephora core suppression department button. All employees assigned to that department will be removed and placed into standby. The conditions and handicaps of the suppression will be shown. Oh boy. Sephora meltdown time. Core suppression. Okay. Okay. All right. Two and whoops. There we go. You shall also be gone in with that and that. Okay. All right. For suppression time. Well, Okay. Which one has the shortest amount of time then? You. I'll go with sending one over to the burb. I can't see. Okay, there we go. I can see. Okay. Why the fuck do you have a standard uniform? Oh my god, okay. There's one more? Where's this one more? Oh, right there. Okay. Ah, already almost done, huh? And I'll be having the energy requirement be much, a lot, long while before. Don't you dare! Oh no. I win. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't need to worry about you. Who else? The rest of you in there. I hate the queen bee, man. Did lose one. Yeah, I lost one. With only one thing of he. Okay. I only lost one guy. Good. Okay. Here we go. First one is done. Okay. Okay. Plague Doctor and the helper. I think I'll just go with this one. Hello, Acer. I'm really glad to join this team. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is... I'll try my best to be helpful to the team. Oh, I was writing a report. Where did it get off to? Nothing could be achieved through passion alone. It was obvious what mistakes impatience could cause, so we needed to take our time. The situation wasn't bright enough for me to remember everyone's name or personally respond to meaningless gestures. But it's only after a very long time that I realized giving praise once in a while may have been a good idea. I'll say hello. You're so silly. I think you confuse us for humans from time to time. I feel like I had a real dream for the first time in a while. The other Sephiroth told me that I damaged the facility a lot. Have you ever felt it, Manager? That feeling of sailing the ocean without a map or any kind of guidance? The feeling of groping blindly through a vast darkness. It feels like I'm an island on that vast ocean. I work in the control team. Nobody knows how much pressure it is to be in a position to command everyone else until they've truly tried it themselves. I'm sure you know how it feels, Manager. Everything starts tumbling down on top of you when you start thinking you might not be able to handle it. Have you ever looked into the eyes of a dying employee? Don't look away from them, saying that there's nothing you can do for them. Don't just be sorry for the dying sacrifices. Don't blame yourself thinking that you could have done better. Only after you can confront those moments as they are, will you be able to see other things. I saw you overcome unavoidable trials, those of which probably originated from me. To be honest, I wasn't sure you would make it. Am I being too forward? You can't change the past, I know. I don't expect you to be a shining beacon or a lighthouse in the vast ocean, or that this place will suddenly become all peaceful and warm, but maybe we can just try and wait, right? We'll take in all those horrible moments. Though I want you to be the one to bear the suffering, Manager. Like we are now. The will to stand up straight. 10%. Yes, I never expected them to be restored, but it appears I was wrong this time. I attempted to tell you that it was reckless, however, it wasn't such a big loss on our end. I realized that a large quantity of energy was refined during the process of restoring that Sephira. If you wish to know why such an occurrence passed, well, the day will come when you find out. I am a machine. I can remember everything. There was once a certain someone who held a certain belief. That belief was hope, a light full of aspiration. Proof that the world was not yet wholly beyond saving, a compass that guided people towards and along the path they should follow. A destiny placed upon them, and to be carried since the beginning of time, a noble instinct forgotten by most people. That person warned us that we are slowly calling forth an inescapable disaster. The same person also told us that we are all losing something, and that we don't even know what it is we are losing. Not a single soul believed that story at first. Everyone was able to walk, see, and see, hear, and speak. All disease had long since been conquered. Eventually, more and more people joined alongside the strong belief held by that person, in a place where history and promises were gone. It was a precious step. Although, it took a lot of time to conclude that the show must be broken. Once a decision had been made, all seemed well. Okay. Over. Okay. Hello? Okay, there we go. I can't do it on memory imprint today. Ah. Well. I think it's a good time to reset the run. And I'll probably be leaving the next run for next time. And I'll likely be going for the other three Asia for suppressions. Eesh. Oh. What? I'll do one, at least. Oh yeah, 4 instead of 3. Good. Okay. Very festival. And then after I deal with all of these, I'll be focusing on what I can do to ensure I can do the next missions. Now, turn to main menu. Alright. Well, that was the furthest I've gotten, and the first of quite a few things to do in terms of core suppressions. But I shall see y'all next time then. Goodbye.